my name is Rachel. I am 29 years old from Sacramento, California, and this is Financial Audit. But I got that severance package. So
$2,000 though, that doesn't go very far.
Yeah, it was 1 month's pay.
Especially in California.
Yeah. So that gave me a little bit of cushion, which is good.
You were only there for 10 months, so 1 month for 10 months, that's actually not very that's pretty okay.
Pretty okay. Because they didn't want me to sue them.
Good luck with that. Okay.
The lawyer didn't say good luck with that, so thank you. You have a law degree. You don't.
As someone with many lawyers, they're all very happy for lawsuits. You got to take the judgment of what makes sense. You can sue anyone for anyone in this country. That doesn't mean you have standing. Things can be thrown out in a heartbeat. And again, you don't even know your own legal qualifications for what you're saying you're talking about and what you're saying you have, and neither do I.
Right. So we're in the same position right here.
Yes, but you're overly confident. That one, they were intimidated by you, and two, you could have sued them into oblivion.
I didn't say that.
Come on.
You exaggerator.
Yes, but you're making it sound like they're terrified of you. So
why else would they give me a month's severance and unemployment?
Maybe they're a decent business.
My boss was not a decent
I was
human
forced
being.
to let someone go, I would want to give them a big chunk of money so they had a chance of survival. I would. Not everyone out there is a horrible piece of shit.
Correct, and I agree with that.
That doesn't mean I'm intimidated. Jake, if I fire you tomorrow, I promise I'm not giving you money because I'm terrified of you. Lindsay said I should be. Yeah. I don't know. He thinks 6.5 is huge, so it doesn't really scare me. Sorry, that's like membership post-show conversations. We'll save that for later. Either way.
Number me, baby.
$23,302. So this is a really high balance. When did we get this?
January 2022.
Okay, so we've had it for 2 years. Well, basically almost 3. And that's still an incredibly high balance. What is it, 72 months? 80 whatever months? Well, which one?
Probably 72.
Okay. The $502 minimum monthly payment, more than your Rover income. Great. That's going to get us to our next.
I had a projected of $600 this month, and I'm not booked up yet.
Oh, guys.
And I get we
have $100 left to make everything work.
every day.
But how are you going to, because this is what gets scary, right? Is just like because you didn't allow yourself to have a permanent roof is preventing you from getting an
I do have a permanent roof.
Shut the you know what I'm talking about.
I know that you think you know what you're talking about.
If you would have let me make my point, you would have understood the importance. Because you don't have the permanent roof.
It is permanent.
Because of that, you're having a hard time getting an in-person job because that's what they consider to be a permanent roof. You get it? Cool.
A permanent location and a permanent roof? Different.
For fuck's sake.
Permanent roof means I don't get
Girl,
rained
if a bird flies into that the roof's gone.
I don't know. Have you lived in a trailer? I think I have a little more experience on what
I had
my
very
trailer.
Close family members who lived in a trailer that I was over there often, okay?
Okay, so you know my trailer and that my roof.
Oh my gosh, you are so... Shut the... Listen, I'm just trying
Hey, don't get mad at me for standing up to
my...
myself. Standing up for myself.
To yourself? Okay.
To you. Standing up for myself. To you. Yes, I slipped up one word.
Listen, if you had any justifiable rationale behind it, I would be excited.
Having a trailer? You haven't asked me yet.
Not that. Or about you interjecting every second right now. And usually I'm the one that gets in trouble for interjecting. So listen, I'm just saying because you didn't focus on getting what society considers
society.
Will I ever be able to get this point out?
Not if you keep saying things that I don't agree with.
No, I don't care if you agree with it. I'm saying what society says.
Society.
No. But the point I'm trying to make isn't based on your opinion or my opinion.
Okay.
So let me make it for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
Because you didn't take care of that beforehand when you had a stable source of income. It is preventing you from getting a stable source of income because you have less places you can get a job at. Now, this is in the similar vein because you have such a high car payment, high loan balance, and a high term. The moment something bad happens to this, just like your past job, let's say it gets totaled, or let's say your income goes dry and you lose it because it gets repoed, then that is now preventing you from getting to your rover job as well. You're setting yourself up for these failures if something goes wrong. You are not allowing yourself to have any security. You are setting yourself up for a disastrous life because you refuse to, one, you don't need a $23,000 car is what it is now. It was probably $30,000 when you got it. You didn't need that.
More than that.
Exactly. You don't need a $500. Huh?
I special ordered it.
How do you special order a Subaru?
Because it was before it came out. So I bought it in, so it's the 2022, and I bought it in December of 2021. Sort of. I ordered it in December of 2021 because they didn't come into dealership until later. That's what I meant
because that's what you needed.
Yeah,
Well, let me guess. This was a mistake. I've heard that a few times this episode.
No.
Will you ever stop making them?
At the time, it was in what I considered, I don't know if investment
You consider
is the right,
a lot of things.
I do, as does everybody.
No.
That's
you
what
consider a lot of
does.
things incorrectly. Like you consider your trailer a permanent residence.
I don't think that's incorrect.
Well, it's not. No. This is a moving trailer. This isn't even one of those like mobile homes that is in a lot.
Right. I wouldn't want that.
Exactly. You're in very much something not considered permanent in any way. You're moving it always.
I am moving it always.
We're not going back to that. Continue your point.
Okay. If I remember my point, what was I saying?
Do you think you're employable?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because I have a lot of skills.
Which are?
So I have many years in customer service. I have the medical knowledge of an RVT and my license.
Do you think I'm just being genuine here. Genuine. I don't want to insult.
I mean, that's your job.
You're exciting. That's not my job. That's, I have a little bit of energy to me, so that comes with my show.
Not going to disagree.
No, of course not. I mean, you watched the show, so.
For the past week.
Of course. Really? Only a week?
Yeah, I stumbled upon you last Monday. I saw one episode, and I'm like, some gigs apply.
Time to take your trailer to Texas. Okay, so.
I thought about it. It would have been more expensive.
So.
Oh, that's what I was saying. My car.
Your existence and how you present yourself and how you talk. Listen, actually, let me associate this to me for an example. I actually did have to do some customer service there for a bit when I started my job. It was a mixture of customer service and sales before I went into sales, my first post-college job.
Sales are scummy.
I would not, sales? Sales is scummy? What if you sell like something good? We weren't selling something good, but you can sell good things.
And still try to get
the
most
money
possible.
I need you to, I take the bait every time with you. I take the bait every time. Every time you say something, I will just, okay. I wouldn't be good at customer service because I'm. Are you sure you'd be good at customer service? You're all over the place. Yeah. You're loud. You're a bit abrasive.
Here in my personal life, that doesn't mean that that's my.
Well, this is all I know about you.
I know.
So that's what I'm asking.
An interview.
Huh?
I said because this isn't a job interview.
It is an interview.
Right, but it's not for employment. So why would I present my employment personality when I'm not here for that?
No. This isn't about how you do in an interview. It's about how you do on a daily in a job. Just trying to figure out if you would do well in a job.
I mean, I've had customer service positions.
You've been laid off.
Once.
Because they were intimidated.
Because there was a possibility that they were intimidated. Why else?
It's a possibility now.
Why else would you start lying about somebody?
Okay, we're not going back to it. We're not going back to it. I'm sorry.
After
I fall for it every time. I'm so easy. Guys, I'm too easy. Okay.
You asked me about my car, right?
I asked you about your employment skills.
Right, but previously the sentence that you wouldn't let me finish.
I'm going to leave the interview on my job.
Okay.
So how about you follow the current track? Your employability skills. Do you think you're employable? You say yes. I say what skills? You say you're good at this. Because without the employability, this conversation is pointless. So I want to see why you think you're employable in different things.
I've been trying to tell you.
Well, you tried to go to another part of the conversation, so that's incorrect. But go ahead, continue.
So like I said, I've got lots of customer service skills. I have administrative skills. I have the medical knowledge and the medical license.
I like that one.
Yeah, thank you. It did cost a lot of money. And I worked 3 jobs during college. It was hard. Anyways.
We have a lot of student loans here.
Yeah. So Yeah, I mean, I've got. I mean, we can look at my resume later.
Let's look at your resume. Can I have it? If someone wants to Slack it to me, that'd be chill.
I have it on my phone too if you need it.
Oh, that works.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see it flash me with its light. You're trying to assault me with. You just want me to start season so that this conversation finishes.
Google Drive. That's what I'm looking for.
Guys, she's qualified in technology. She can pull up Google Drive.
You're such an.
I am. I'm sorry.
And I just don't want that on screen, but you can.
Of course. Finally, a resume that doesn't look like a piece of shit. We have a lot of resumes on this show.
I appreciate that. Location,
California.
Correct. I don't leave California because I'm on Medi-Cal.
You're here.
I meant living-wise.
This is so vague. Like, what if I'm trying to hire you in LA and I see California? I'm like,
That's why I only apply for remote positions.
But it's just becoming so much more scarce, and because of the scarcity and everyone wanting them, they are the most competitive jobs in the United States.
Yeah, I've had
type of jobs at least.
A New York-based and a Texas-based.
I hope so.
And then right now I'm doing my tattoo artist for her admin stuff.
Ooh, okay. I will say your passions and interests definitely. You can start vibing politicalness from it. Because
what does that mean?
You can start vibing. Listen, I'm not against someone who's for animal rights. Obviously, I am too. Or human rights, or environmentalism, mental health, authenticity and kindness and, that kind of stuff. But once you start putting that as just as important as the key skills on here, I start seeing that. And, well, I can see other people seeing that as, oh, she's going to come in here and she's just going to cancel the company.
What do you mean by cancel the company?
You know exactly what I mean. There's certain people.
I wouldn't have asked if I did.
Huh?
I wouldn't have asked for a clarification if I knew exactly what you meant.
That the moment this isn't something like that. There's probably a lot of places where it's just like, how do I want to phrase this? Let me think about this. Where it's just like, why stir up and like. I'm not translating it like this. I'm just saying some people could.
Okay.
Some people could. That you could be in there. And the fact that you're layering just as equal as your key skills, your environmentalism and all this stuff, it could suggest to a potential employer that you're going to be someone who goes in there and then you're going to be making issues about a bunch of different stuff just constantly. You're going to be someone who just gets offended super easy. Okay. Like every conversation is going to be an HR thing.
Got it.
And it says, it's not a bad thing that you would feel passionate about things. It's not, but it's just you indicating it just as important as your customer relations skills, your veterinary medicine skills, leadership skills. It's just as equal on your resume. It's the same size. Actually, no, passions and interests is actually bigger on your resume. So
good point.
I
gotta say.
Well, yeah, I don't have the show being an idiot. Actually, I'm an idiot on a lot of things, but this is the stuff that I'm relatively good at this. Okay. You have a loan on the membership?
If you wait and listen.
I'm reacting, girl. People can react.
You're making assumptions, not just reacting.
With the membership you could cancel, I would be okay with this.
Listen?
I'm just saying my opinion.
Okay.
The guy who runs the show.
I just don't like people talking over me and trying to answer.
You're so combative. Are you a coward? Where are you going? You can't handle this?